What's up, YouTube? It's Adrian from No Counters, No Combos. I just wanted to bring you real quick the deck that I took to my locals today. I ended up going X2 after 8 rounds of Swiss. I made a top 4 cut. My full record was 6 wins, 2 losses. And I used, as you can see, a Trunks deck that I just kind of built off the top of my head, utilizing combo and stuff like that. Excuse me. The funny thing is, though, is as I was playing through the tournament, I saw the holes in the deck, and I immediately wanted to change it and make a different build. Obviously, you don't argue with results. I did go 6-2, but I still think this could be a better deck. So there's a better build out there. I have to tweak it and find out, but for now, I just wanted to show you guys what I have. So this is the Trunks leader from set 2. He's really good. His front side, when you attack, his auto is a once per turn. During the turn you attack on your offense, you can if you combo with a card cost 2 or greater, he draws a card, which is really good because you don't really lose any advantage. You're just replacing a card in your hand, and you'll see this is kind of like a combo wombo deck. Obviously, he awakens at 4 life, flip over, draw 2 cards. The awakened side is the same thing. You combo with a cost 2 or greater, you draw a card, but then you also get the draw from the auto. So when you're at 4 life and you start dropping Piccolos to give you a 10k boost, you draw off a Piccolo, you draw off of the attack, and you draw off the effect. So you draw in 3 cards, it's +2 every time. So Trunks is really good. So let me get into the deck, show you guys how it ran. So I ran 4 1-drop Majin Buu. Obviously, this deck, is going to be a mixture of blue-green. It's primarily a blue deck. The Majin Buu is just a solid turn 1 play. It draws you a card, replaces itself. It's a sneaky attacker. You don't really want to do it too often, but sometimes you can sneak in there for some damage, but I use him as my 1-drop. Bundle of Curiosity, Son Goku. Again, same reason. It's a good 2-drop. Draws you a card, replaces itself. 10,000 power is nothing to scoff at early game. So he's a sneaky attacker as well. One of the MVPs of today is Encroaching Terror, Android 19. The reason I say he's one of the MVPs is for 2 reasons. He's not seeing a lot of play right now, so people don't expect this card. And when he attacks, his auto is he draws a card, and he gains 5,000 power. So he becomes a 10,000 beater. The fact that he draws a card every time he declares an attack is why he's the MVP, because it draws you cards, so you're replacing itself at least, or possibly getting a +1 if it stays for multiple turns. But it gives your opponent a reason to attack. So it saves your leader, and it saves you from taking life damage, because your opponent knows they have to get rid of this card, or else you're going to generate too much advantage. So Android 19, definitely a must. This guy right here, Unyielding Spirit Trunks. So busted in this deck. The ability to reset an energy as long as your leader is blue is just too good. It kind of puts it on the realm of Soul Striker Goku with you're just using 2 cards. And also, when you combo with Trunks, the leader, he does draw you a card. So not only are you replacing itself, you're actually restanding one of your energies, which is it's just too good. Energy is so crucial in this game. That's how you get your plays off. So being able to restand it is too good. Gotenks Family of Justice. I love this card. I don't care what anybody says. Originally, I had it at 4, but I dropped it down to 2, for deck space. But I feel like 2 is the perfect number. This is not so much the 5k pump that you're looking for, but the fact that you attack, you combo with this card, you gain 5,000 power, but because it's a cost 2, you get to draw a card off of Trunks, and you get to blow up a 3-drop or less on your opponent's side of the board. So everybody at my locals today was running ready to strike Piccolo, which I love. So I would just swing in, let them block, and then or if they chose not to block, I would just there was one time where I attacked with the Majin Buu, they didn't block. I comboed with this card, drew a card off of Trunks, popped the Piccolo, and did damage to the leader. This card's just too good. The reason I only run 2 is because after turn 3, he's kind of a little useless. But if you get him late game, you can always charge him for green energy. But Gotenks is definitely a good card. This card right here, Full Power Vegeta. This card did a lot of work for me today. He also has a control aspect where he comes and blows stuff up on the field. It's just a combination of 3 costs that you're blowing up, but the highest cost can only be 2. So I did a lot of play Vegeta, pop 2 1-drops, and then just swing or use him for combo to draw a card with Trunks. But he's really good because he gets rid of those lower drops that are 5k combo pieces, which you want to get rid of because you don't want your opponent to have a full board of just combo cards to save themselves. So he's really good. I'll explain later why I use him too for another card. 2 Raging Spirit Son Gohan. I love these cards, but I feel like in this deck 2 is the perfect number because you really don't want to use too much energy to bring these guys out. Yes, you will draw a card off of Trunks off the leader, and you'll have a 15k body on board. But a lot of times it gives your opponent a reason to attack this card, which is good because it saves your life, but you don't really get to benefit from the attack of it. So it's a good card, but I wouldn't run more than 2. Jaakko, in my opinion, is a staple. Every deck should be running Jaakko. It's just so good to combo for no cost, 5,000. You draw a card off of Trunks, you gain 5,000, and you get to bounce one of your opponent's combo cards back to their hand. And I was running the 5-drop green Gotenks as my big drop. I rarely got this guy off. I'm considering taking him out. Most of the time when I had him, I didn't have enough energy to play him, or I was afraid of playing him into a Bloodlust and being tapped out. So I'm probably going to cut him. He basically just mainly got charged as green energy. But when I got him off, to like the 2 times I got him off, he still was pretty good. He's a good card. Then obviously you have your 10k boost with Boost Stack Piccolo. This card works so good with Trunks Awakened side because you attack, you auto draw, you combo, you draw off Piccolo, and then you effect draw off Trunks. You're drawing 2 cards, you're +2. So good. 10k pump is nothing to laugh at. Now the boss monster, the 6-drop Trunks the Constant Hope. This card is so good that it's so good I never get to resolve it. And what I mean by that is this is an instant Bloodlust target. This is an instant Crusher Ball target. Any type of negate that your opponent has, or when you attack, they always waste Coercion. This card is so good. He has a couple effects. Okay, his permanent is obviously, he's a double strike. But if you have a Goku and Vegeta in the drop zone, he gains triple strike. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. That's why I run those 3-drop Vegetas too, just to get them out of my hand quickly, so I have fodder in the drop for them. Also, when he attacks or when he is attacked, you get to combo with a card from your discard from your drop area. So if you have boost attack Piccolos in the grave, I'm just gonna combo for free and draw a card. And then draw off my leader. Like, it's just so good. It's just so good. This card is so good. You know a card is good when you're not able to play it. So that rounds off the battle cards. Now on to the extra cards. 2 results of training. I like results of training. 2, I think, is the perfect number. People don't want to awaken you in this deck, but you do need some ways to awaken. So I resolved this card like twice in the tournament today. And when I resolved it, it was just bananas. It's just a good card. Helps you awaken. I think I awakened once was like 6 life and once was like 7 life. It was really good. 4 Sensor Beans, staple. Every deck should run this card. It's too good. Restanding an energy is too good. Giving yourself a permanent 5,000 boost is too good. It's just too good. And then of course, your 4 weeks Coercion. Again, the best negate in the game. This is a staple. In my opinion, every deck should have 4 Jaakkos, 4 Senzu Beans, and 4 weeks Coercion. I think that's just how every deck should be built because those cards are too good and they don't cost a lot to play and they benefit you in the long run. So guys, again, that was my Trunks deck. I'm going to make some tweaks to it. I don't know the next time I'll be playing this in a tournament. I think I'm like 50-50 right now whether or not I'm going to a tournament tomorrow, but I have an idea of a deck I want to run. Spoilers, it's probably going to be the Double Strike blue Goku Draft Box Leader. I have a deck build. I have an idea with it, but who knows? I might change it last minute. Today I was originally going to run Vegito, and then I decided to run Trunks last minute, so who knows? But thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way, and obviously it helps you guys to get my content, as soon as possible. You'll get the notification if you hit the bell. Also, knowing when I post a video. I look forward to your feedbacks in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, you can contact me at nocounters.nocombos@gmail.com. Stay tuned for the next video. I have a special treat for you guys. And, hopefully, if you guys need anything or if you have any suggestions or advice or questions, concerns, just hit me up. This is a community channel. Obviously, we just started, but we're looking for feedback and we're looking for ideas. So if you guys have anything you want to stress or get off your chest, just hit me up. And always remember when you play Dragon Ball Super, no counters, no combos.